Today, Broadside, take 917. Back in the 80s, I was watching Family Ties one time. My dad, and I don't know why this occurred to me this morning, but I remarked casually that I thought Tina Yothers, whatever her name was the prettier of the two sisters with Justine Bateman, which I have a problem with Justin and Justine. I don't like that. That's like alliterative kids. We got Harry and I don't even know any other Harry. What are some other Harry and Hansel and why could I not think of any other H names? Anyway, you know what alliteration. I'm not here to talk about alliteration, but I casually remarked to my father, who was in the room. I don't even know I was talking to him, but I said, I think Tina Yothers is the more attractive of the two sisters, and he immediately, without hesitation, to the point that I second guessed myself then as like a 12-year-old, and he was like, no, it's Justine Bateman, or whatever her character was, he called her by name. Mallory. I think her name was Mallory. Yeah, you know why I know that? Because I can hear David Spade, I think it was, in Saturday Night Live going, Mallory? Anyway, Mallory and Jennifer. And it was a good day tonight. I have sunglasses. We'll just drive. I'm just drive by field today. Just let anyway. And I was watching in my head the two, and so I looked it up this morning, and I'm like, I don't even know if I was right. She's got kind of a weird nose, maybe, and she's got a little baby fat face back then, but I think she grew into a decent young lady, and she joined a band. Mallory never did. She was never in a band that I know of. She might have played a band character in a movie once, maybe. I don't know, but probably not. Anyway, I don't know. And then I got this singing the song in my head. What will we do, baby, without love? Sha-la-la-la. And I was like, why do they have this sha-la-la-la? I've written songs before. I've written songs since I was, a teenager when I started playing guitar. And not once did I ever write a song. I'm like, we should end this with a little sha-la-la-la. Like tra-la-la-la, fa-la-la-la-la, la-la-la. Anything like, the only thing that I'll give, like, noise sounds like that in a song is the Police's da-do-da-da, da-da-da. I can't even sing it right now. Da-da-da-da, da-do-do-do. You know what I'm talking about. I can't place it right now. I can see it written. Da-do-do-do-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, whatever. This is a stupid conversation I'm having. And wouldn't it be horrible? I think I've decided that blue hair is like the name Karen, right? All those poor ladies out there. Maybe some dude's named Karen somewhere, and his mom thought it was a nice, strong, masculine name. He named him Karen, but I can't see anything. Is that a car? Are those brake lights? And, Karen these days, poor ladies named Karen have to put up with the fact that they got a completely fine name back in, 1971, 1963, however old they are. And, God, it's like burning my eyes. My retinas are on fire. I'm getting a sunburn on my iris. My cornea, I'm running out of eye parts. My pupil, what other eye parts? It's like when you're having to list the parts of a flower, the pistil and the stem and I got a reprieve. Anyway, those poor ladies that got named Karen when they were small girls, really small, like they name them, they didn't, I say small girls and all, they waited till like 5, let's call her Karen. When you're a swaddling youth, a baby bunting, whatever that means, that let's get to the point, damn it. They want to know what the hell where you're going with this. The people named Karen, it's unfortunate because now they're saddled with this name that's, synonymous with, all these evil creatures, typically speaking. But I think blue hair is a lot the same. I saw somebody yesterday, and how you can like tell how people probably vote. It's really weird if you think about it. You'd be like, I bet that person's liberal. I bet that person's conservative. Whatever. It's strange how your countenance and your the way you carry yourself and dress yourself kind of gives clue to what you are politically. I mean, it's not always true, but it's true more than you think. But people with blue hair, they've gotten this bad rap of I say bad rap. it's a rap that maybe it doesn't deserve, you know, depending on which side of the aisle they fall on. But like they you know, the blue hairs, the red hairs, the pink hairs, they get labeled as these crazy leftists, and some of them are, don't get me wrong. But what if you just like blue hair, you know? Because I saw somebody yesterday, I'm like, he doesn't look like a crazy leftist. He's probably somebody who just likes blue hair, you know? You can't enjoy blue hair anymore, you know, or pink hair without just, there's a restaurant I go to a lot, and the bartender has purple hair. I have no idea her, you know, feelings on anything, but she's had purple hair for years, at least 4, because that's how long I've been going there. And I don't know, it doesn't matter. But Karen and hair color, very similar. And the Moselle property's back up for sale. It's like $2.2 million, where that redheaded Murdoch guy who's in jail for murder offed his wife and son, right? And I thought to myself, I was like, you know, that would be a pretty cool, that'd be a pretty cool, like, whodunit weekend. You know, you could buy it and then do like an Airbnb style thing where you got to figure out a murder that happened at the barn, you know. Look kind of ominous with the sun coming in. Murder! You know, but yeah, I mean, I don't think that would respect the memory of the people who perished, but it would be kind of cool. It reminded me of a game, it's reminding me of a game, a computer game that I used to play. I used to play all those King's Quests and all that. I loved those things when I was a kid. And hard as crap, because you had to make people walk with the, you know how, like, you got the little arrows, I don't know what they're called, they probably have a word, but the arrow keys next to the numeric pad, that, you know, you'd have to make the characters walk, and if you didn't, like, two up, left, right, you know, because they had to walk like, you know, like Dig Dug or something, you know, and you would make them walk off a mountain if you pushed up 3 times instead of 2, because they'd go too far and then they'd tumble and you'd die and you have to start all over. And God, very frustrating. But King's Quest 2 was where I started. But there was also I do declare, welcome to my, I've got my thumb in my suspenders or my coat or whatever, you know. Everybody looked like the Colonel from the chicken place, but like it was a game where this girl goes to visit her uncle or something on this old estate, and like people are looking through paintings with their eyeballs. I can't remember the name of it, but it was the same Sierra company that made the King's Quest games. I'll think of it later, and I'm sure I've lost most of you because no one cares about what I'm saying, which is not unlike most days that I'm on here. But y'all have a beautiful day. It's just fresh, crisp. I don't think it's autumn yet, but getting there, and it's great because the sun ain't out. I don't know why I'm singing this, but I am. Y'all have a good one. Sha-la-la-la.